So welcome to Spain, welcome to the launch of Kawasaki's ZX-4RR. This is really an eagerly anticipated bike, especially for people of my generation who remembers the ZX-4RR from back in the day in the 90s. So it's a new model from Kawasaki, loosely based on, there's got a ZX2 that's in Japan, so a similar chassis, but this is an inline 4-cylinder 400cc bike that revs to 14,500 RPM, 77 horsepower, 39 newtons of torque at 13,000 RPM. We've got 3-way traction control, power modes, up and down quick shifter. Interestingly, we're on Pirelli rubber for this track test. It actually comes on the Dunlop Sport Max, but we've got the Diablo Rosso. The Akrapovic exhaust, well, the N-can is an accessory. Everything else on the bike is standard. In the UK it's going to be 8,600 off the top of my head, which some are arguing is expensive and some thought it'd be over 10,000. And again, back in the day when we ran the ZX-R 400, it was only a few £100 cheaper than the 600 equivalent, and this is just around £2,000 cheaper than the 600 equivalent. 189 kilograms, 1380 wheelbase. We've got a lap timer, gear position, we've got 2 dashes, there's like a race dash and a road dash, and the bikes are going to be available very shortly in the UK. There's also going to be a one make race series in the UK where they changed the shock, add the bodywork and a pipe and a few little bits, which is going to be absolutely banzai.
ABS! Nearly on, straight on then. Right. You've got to remember it's a road bike. Not a race bike. Not gripping on the edge, it's like just a little slide. Get foot back on the thing. Oh! It's just sliding on the edge grip. Try this in third now, try to get a bit more pace. Brake early. The ABS is the curve on the exit. It's a good track. Got the rest of the lap time on the last lap. 200 kilometers an hour on the straight. What's that, 120 miles an hour? On a 400cc bike. Still got gears to go. said I could switch off the ABS, but I don't think many people are going to do that, so I'm just going to leave it on. Oh, right again. Stop hitting that limiter. Bloody hell, the thing's just sliding again there. Whoa. Oh, it's the wrong gear. Like, what the fuck? Make this a smooth like, oh fuck that up. Try to link it all together over the curb. Second, slippery. Down in the limiter. Good drive.
So just coming to the end of our long day here in Calafat in northern Spain, riding Kawasaki's new ZX-4RR. This is the bike that we'll get in the UK. There is other variants, but this is the high spec version. Let me give you a little look around. I mean, it does look good. It looks like a baby ZX-10 or a baby ZX-6. In terms of how it rides and how it feels, really surprising actually, because it's sometimes when manufacturers do this, they dilute it too much and cut costs in places. But this is 8,500, just shy of 9,000 Supersport bike, and it relives the kind of character of the original ZX-R. It just loves to rev, right up to 15, 16,000, peak powers at 14.5, and the handling is so easy and forgiving because you haven't got a ridiculous amount of horsepower. It's just under 80 horsepower quoted. So it's not intimidating to ride. It feels really sporty, but equally it's not budget. It's not pogering around and bouncing around everywhere. In fact, the front end's really good. We've increased the preload a little bit on the front. We've increased the compression and rebound on the rear, but left preload the standard on the rear. There's no compression and rebound on the front, which is a little bit of a shame. I'd like a little bit more adjustment. And it also feels a little bit, feels like it wants to rev even more. I think a full flowing exhaust and a different airbox or a different air filler would significantly up the power. It would make a real difference. Yeah, really enjoyed riding it. Again, I was a little unsure and was hoping that Kawasaki wasn't going to cut any corners, and they don't appear to have. We've only ridden it on track, and I imagine it's going to be great fun on the road. On the road, that softer setting will work, and you're on Dunlop Sports Matte rubber, not the grippy Pirellis that we have on test here. But if you're going on track, then you need to make those slight suspension adjustments. It's going to be interesting when we get the bike on the road, because I've got such great fond memories of the ZX-4RR, and that DNA was just a fun, enjoyable bike to thrash, and that's exactly what this is. But with modern technology and ABS and traction control and multiple rider modes, which the old bike never had. Thanks for watching. If you've got any questions, I'll try and update you.